Hello, welcome back to Way to AGELESS, your hub for all things health, wellness, and longevity. Today we're delving into a topic that's essential for unlocking the secrets to vitality at any age, hip mobility. Grab your yoga mats, because we're about to embark on a journey to limber up those hips and keep you moving like never before. Hip mobility plays a crucial role in our overall well-being, affecting our daily activities, athletic performance, and even our posture. The hips are a complex joint system that enables various movements, such as walking, running, and bending. When hip mobility is limited, it can lead to a range of issues, impacting our quality of life. In this video, we'll explore what hip mobility is, why it's essential, the consequences of limited hip mobility, and some simple exercises to enhance flexibility. Moreover, we'll discuss the significance of staying mobile and active at every stage of life. Hip mobility refers to the ability of the hip joints to move through their full range of motion. It involves a combination of flexibility, strength, and coordination in the muscles and connective tissues around the hips. Healthy hip mobility allows for smooth and pain-free movements, contributing to improved athletic performance and reduced risk of injury. When hip mobility is limited, it can lead to a range of issues. Limited hip mobility often forces the lower back to compensate for the lack of movement, leading to stiffness and pain. Restricted hip mobility can place additional stress on the knees, potentially causing discomfort and increasing the risk of injuries. Everyday activities may become challenging as the ability to move freely in the hips decreases. Hip mobility is closely linked to balance and stability. Restricted movement can affect your ability to maintain balance, increasing the risk of falls. Limited hip mobility can result in muscle imbalances, with some muscles becoming overactive while others weaken, leading to a cascade of issues throughout the body. But fear not. We're not just here to talk about the problem, we're here to provide solutions. And today, I've got 7 exercises that will transform your hip mobility. Let's dive into the first one. First up, we have the hip flexor stretch. Start by kneeling on one knee with the other foot in front, forming a 90-degree angle. Gently push the hips forward until you feel a stretch in the front of the hip. Hold for 30 seconds on each side. This stretch targets those tight hip flexors, promoting flexibility and relieving tension. Next in line is the pigeon pose. Begin in a tabletop position and bring one knee forward toward the opposite wrist. Extend the other leg straight back and lower the hips toward the ground, feeling a deep stretch in the hip. Hold for 30 seconds on each side. This one is a game changer for hip flexibility and mobility. Moving on to the seated leg cross, sit on the floor with legs extended. Cross one leg over the other, hugging the knee toward the chest. Hold for 30 seconds on each side. This exercise targets the outer hip and provides a lovely stretch. Now, let's talk about the butterfly stretch. Sit with the soles of your feet together, allowing your knees to fall outward. Gently press your knees toward the ground, feeling a stretch in the inner thighs. Hold for 30 seconds. This one promotes flexibility in the hips and inner thighs. Get ready for hip circles. Stand with feet shoulder width apart and circle your hips clockwise for 30 seconds, then switch to counterclockwise. This exercise helps improve the range of motion in your hip joints. For lateral leg raises, lie on your side, supporting your head with your hand. Lift the top leg to hip height and lower it back down. Do 15 reps on each side. This exercise strengthens the muscles around the hips, enhancing stability. Last but certainly not least, the squatting hip opener. Stand with feet shoulder width apart, toes turned out slightly. Lower into a squat position and press your elbows against the inside of your knees. Hold for 30 seconds. This exercise improves hip flexibility and strengthens the surrounding muscles. But why is staying mobile important at every age? Joint health, muscle strength, balance, coordination, mental well-being, and longevity, these are the incredible benefits of an active lifestyle. Your body is your lifelong companion, and by staying active, you're giving it the care it deserves. Well, that wraps up today's episode on Way to Ageless. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of hip mobility. Remember, your body is your temple, so treat it with love and care. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, stay ageless, my friends.